Watch out. And good evening, live from the Carter Center in Ada, Oklahoma. This is Silo Rebel basketball. Silo basketball on the air tonight here on SiloRebels.tv as it's the area consolation finals. Last chance to get to state next week as the Lady Rebels take on the Purcell Lady Dragons for the area consolation championship and a bid in next week's Class 3A state tournament. Hi again, everybody. Kevin Farr, along with my main man, Asher Ludwig, alongside on commentary and camera work again this evening as the Lady Rebels trying to bounce back after that tough loss last night. A huge second half as it was the Lady Rebels erased a 16-point deficit but came up just a little bit short as they fell to Bethel, the second-ranked team in the state. 60-54 was the final score. But Silo has another opportunity here tonight, taking on a Purcell team that they played last Saturday night in the regional finals. That's another exciting game at Lone Grove as the Lady Rebels won that one 51-42 over Purcell. And Purcell has bounced back with wins over Holdenville 72-68 on Thursday. And then they walloped Lone Grove yesterday 68-29 to move on to this final chance game here in the area bracket of the Class 3A tournament. Last night it was a massive performance, especially in the second half by the Lady Rebels senior Tiani Ellison. She ended up scoring 38 points, had 14 rebounds. She is just 20 points shy officially of the 2,000-point career mark as a Lady Rebel. And if she plays anywhere near the way she has recently, she should eclipse that here tonight and hopefully lead the Lady Rebels back to the state tournament for a fourth consecutive year. Joined by Asher. And what do you think about this game, Asher? That last night was pretty exciting here in the second half.
Yeah, this might be a intense game because they're ranked 10 and we're ranked 7th. And it's
probably be intense. The game last Saturday night at Lone Grove, that was a pretty intense one as well with the Lady Rebels and the Lady Dragons in that one. Remember that just a week ago tonight.
Yeah, I mean.
So we are just about set. It's going to have the national anthem before the introductions. And the national anthem here tonight at the Kerr Center in Ada, Oklahoma. Glad you're along with us as just about set for the starting lineup. Silo going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard, wearing the red uniforms again tonight with the white and blue trim. Once again, the Lady Rebels 20-8 on the season, ranked 7th in the state in Class 3A. They will start a 5'8 junior. It's Katie Emmons. She scored 6 last night, averaging 8.7 points a contest. Riley Pierce, the 5'7 junior, also in the starting lineup, 2.8 points a game. Tiani Ellison, the 6'1 senior, 38 points last night, 14 rebounds. She is up to her average now, 23 points a game, along with 10 boards a contest. Charlie Hampton, a 5'9 senior, averages 4.1 a contest. And there's Avery Beecham, the final starter, the 5'7 junior, averaging 3 points a game for the Lady Rebels. It's Ammons, Pierce, Ellison, Hampton, and Beecham. The starting five for Silo tonight. Trying to punch their ticket for a fourth straight bid to the state tournament, this time in Class 3A. Now the starting lineup for the Purcell Lady Dragons, wearing the all-white uniforms. And they will start Lauren Holmes, the senior. Also KK Eck, she is a senior as well. And the third starter is Kenna Esparza as a sophomore. Then Tinley Winters, she is a sophomore as well. And Ella Resendez inside, another sophomore. Resendez and Winters were key forces for Purcell in that game last Saturday night. Lady Rebels got to keep them off the boards. So Holmes, Eck, Esparza, Winters, and Resendez for Purcell in the starting five. And we're just about set to get this one underway as a trip to the state tournament. Playing in the big house next Thursday on the line here. And Tiani Ellison going to be out there to jump it up for Silo. Once again, just a sensational performance. Last Saturday night, Ellison had 28 points and 16 rebounds. Against this same Purcell squad, she was almost unstoppable in that one as well. See what happens here tonight. Ellison's out there jumping it up against Winters, and the opening tap is controlled by Silo. They will have it in the front court to begin. Here's Beecham at the free throw line, cut off, and bounces one inside in traffic, and it rolls, and I'm going to say last touch by Purcell, as it was intended underneath there for Riley Pierce. Lady Rebels had some trouble with turnovers at times last night. Here's the inbounds pass, goes to Hampton. Right side, fakes the shot, now works it back out. Here's Tiani out on the perimeter, steps back, three on the way, and it's off the front of the rim, no good that time. Down with the basketball, here comes Purcell's first possession of the contest. Silo, they're in that zone that worked outstandingly last Saturday night with Ellison at the top of the zone. Three on the way is good for Purcell. Esparza hits the three, and Purcell takes the early lead. 3-0 Purcell with the three-pointer. Lady Dragons had a tough time from outside the arc last Saturday. Here's Ellison on the drive as they broke the press, and she scores with the lay-in. Tiani with her first points tonight. Cuts the Purcell lead to 3-2. Lady Dragons back down with it offensively. Work it down in the left corner. There's Eck. Tries to get it inside and does. Oh, Resendez's shot is rejected by Ellison. She had 5 blocks in the game Saturday. Here's a three now. No good. Rebound off to Hampton. Silo has the basketball back. And into the front court. Wait for Ellison to get down the floor here. Kind of banged up that knee a little bit last Saturday. Here's Ellison down the left side of the lane, and her driving shot is good. She just picked up where she left off last night, Asher.
Man, she might have a good game today like last night.
Well, 2 straight driving buckets by Ellison. Purcell turns it over there as on the off the pressure. They tried to force one ahead and turned it over. Silo has it back, leading 4-3 now. Ellison, tried to take a charge, no call there, as the Purcell player, Winters, went flying to the floor. Here's Pierce, cut off on the drive at the free throw line. Works the back right wing to Hampton. Now the Lady Rebels working the basketball around the perimeter. Ellison right at the free throw line. Here's a bounce to Beecham, cutting to the basket, missed the shot. Rebound off to Purcell. They want to push it up. Esparza down to Eck. Dan, there's a block on Pierce has tried to take the charge, but a little bit late there, and Rodney Pierce is called for the personal foul. That's her first team foul here in the opening half. 5:34 to go, and there's a foul called, and, well, we may have another one on Pierce. Yep, Rodney gets that one as that time the Purcell player went right through Pierce on the off the screen. Riley picked up 2 quick fouls. Carlacia Brown, the freshman, has to check in. Now here's Zek. Dribbles to the middle. Feeds underneath. Bounces back out. Winter's going to drive the right side to the baseline. Kick back out. Resendez her shot is up and good. That's inside the three-point line. That came from about 15 on the right side. Resendez first bucket. And they retake the lead. Purcell back in front. Here's Ellison. Pull-up shot from the free throw line is good. Tiani from the elbow there. 6 already for Ellison. Back and forth we go. Here's Purcell trying to answer. Winters works it inside. Resendez's shot is blocked by Tiani again. And out of bounds.
He's having the hot hand today, I guess.
Well, already 2 blocks here for Tiani here in the early going. The inbounds pass. It's loose and picked up there. Esparza kicked down to the baseline. 3 on the way is no good. Tiani's going to get that rebound. Here comes Silo now. Working it ahead. Hampton from behind. It's poked away. Ball's loose on the court. Ammons is laying out of bounds on the tie possession. So it's going to go to Purcell on the Silo turnover there. As it was poked away from Hampton from behind that time. Hampton checks out as Michaela Clark checks into the game. She had 2 big threes last night, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Winters, fakes the shot, blocked again by Tiani. 3 blocks here in the first 3 minutes and 30 seconds. She's just dominating the paint right now, Asher.
Yeah, her defending right now. They can't guard her, and they can't shoot the ball off her because she's way bigger than she is.
Yep, blocked 3 shots already. Inbounds for Purcell, as that one was a baseline inbound. Esparza, she's going to drive in, bounces underneath. That shot, they got it up over Tiani that time and scores. Resendez with the bucket. Tried for the block again. Resendez got it, though, in the basket and puts Purcell back in front. We got a foul called on the Lady Dragons. Esparza picks up that foul, her first. Inbounds to Kinsey Connor, who just checked in. Now Tiani just outside the free throw line. Working against Resendez. Spins in the paint, goes up, and she's hammered, and she's going to shoot free throws here. Tiani took it with authority to the basket there. And Ellison shooting 2. Tiani she went 8 for 10 at the line last night. Now shooting 76% at the line for the season, and misses the first. It's the first of 2. Just past the midway point of this first quarter. Hampton checks back in, and Clark going to the bench. Here's Tiani's next free throw, and it's good. Nothing but net that time. We're tied at 7. Still early going. Tiani's got all 7 Lady Rebel points. Here's Esparza trying a 3 from the right wing. That's no good. Badly short. Rebound. Tiani had it knocked away. It goes out of bounds to Silo. It'll be Lady Rebel basketball. Purcell's picking up at the full court pressure. Inbounds goes to Beecham. Now to Tiani. Works it ahead there to Connor. Now across to Brown into the front court. Carlacia stops, waits for help. Now feeds Connor. Driving to the basket. Feed underneath. Beecham in the paint. Goes up with the shot from Hampton. No good. Back up by Charlie and no good. And the rebound this time to Purcell, and Connor's called for a foul. 2 point-blank chances. Couldn't get either to fall. And they had all kinds of opportunities underneath the goal that time. Now Emmons checks back in after a breather. Brown goes to the bench. Tied at 7. 3:15 to go, opening quarter. Here from the Kerr center. Winters has it on the right wing. She's double teamed there. Now the pass. Oh, nearly stolen. Emmons almost got a hand on that one. Dribbling back out front. Could have been a carry, but no call. Coach Joe was hollering for it. Now that one ball's knocked away. Tiani comes up with a steal. Here comes Silo now offensively. Hampton now to Beecham. They wait for Tiani. She's got Winters following her all over the court, much like last Saturday night. Here's a drive. Condor to the basket and scores. Kinsey Condor had an opening, and the freshman takes it right in, but breaking the press, and Winters gets ahead of the pack and goes down and lays it up. Winters scores on the other end. Lady Rebels fail to get back defensively. Beecham may have a bloody nose. They got knocked in the nose. Hampton's going to check out as well. We're tied at 9. Inbounds in the backcourt goes to Pierce. Now Tiani ahead to Ammons. Out there with Condor and Clark now for Silo. Here's Pierce right side. They extend the defense. Now out on Tiani, way out there on the right wing. Here's a drive. Ammons tries to bounce pass in traffic, and it's stolen. Now it's loose. Condor's fighting for it underneath, and we got a whistle and a tie possession, and it's going to go over to Purcell. Just can't. Tough to get a bounce pass through in that kind of traffic, Asher.
Yeah.
Here's the pass down, working it inside. Winters goes up and misses that time. Tiani with the rebound, but her outlet pass is stolen. Now down with it, Winters again inside. A lot of defenders there. Ball comes back out to the baseline. Holmes driving in, misses the shot underneath. Tiani gets the rebound. Too far underneath that time. Winters still on the floor on the other end. Lady Rebels have numbers. Here's Pierce. Kick it back out. Clark for 3 on the way. It's no good from the left wing. Long rebound control by Purcell. They want to push it. Tied at 9. Shot inside, and that one's blocked by Tiani again, but into the hands of Purcell, and they're out of bounds. Minute 26 to go here in the first quarter. Tiani's going to get a breather. She played all 32 minutes last night. They're going to get her a breather here the late stages of this first period. Working against the press, and it's nearly stolen in the backcourt. As let's see, Brown is back in along with Cash Atwood for the first time. Minute 20 to go, first period. Inbounds goes to Riley Pierce. Pierce dribbling against pressure into the front court. Feed off on the left wing to Clark. See who's going to look for a shot here. Carlacia Brown. Now to Ammons. Back to Clark. Running a weave out front. Pierce driving in, pulls up, shot good from just inside the free throw line with the runner. Riley Pierce, first points tonight. She didn't score last night, and Purcell's going to turn it over as they force the pass up the court. Silo's got it back. Lady Dragons making substitutes here as Lily Del Toro checks in, the freshman. A lot of pushing in the backcourt as Hannah Whitaker is all over Riley Pierce. Silo crowd wanted a foul, didn't get it. Ammons has it into the front court. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Silo with the 2-point lead in the basketball. Pierce pass off on the right side as Clark faked the 3. Now dribbles back toward the perimeter. Coach Job says to slow down, pull it back out. Now out near half court. Clark pass off to Ammons, now to Brown. 20 seconds to go. Feeds Pierce right side. Riley backs her way to the 3-point line. Now gives off to Clark, left wing. Michaela back to Ammons, top of the key. 8 seconds. Somebody's got to start looking for a shot here. Pierce now back to Clark, going to force up a 3. She's hit as she shoots, and a foul's called on the 3-pointer with 1 second left.
I wonder how nuts we would win if she made that three.
It was just a little bit wide to the right. Three shots coming from Michaela Clark, and she makes the first. First one's up and good. Silo's lead is 3. Now here comes the second. It's good. Clark 2 for 2 now. Third team foul on Purcell now. Haven Buchanan checks in for the Lady Dragons. 1 second to go here in the opening quarter. Clark, one more, and she got all 3. Silo leads by 5, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 14-9. Lady Rebels score the final 5 points of the first quarter, and they take a 14-9 lead over Purcell. Through 1 period of play. Ellison with 7. She got a breather the last minute 26 of that first quarter. So a pretty good start there for the Lady Rebels. Tiani was just a terror on the defensive end. She blocked 4 shots in that first quarter, Asher.
Yeah, she's doing very good at the defense and the shooting layups. Being smart with the ball. And
she's on pace for 16 block shots tonight. I don't think she's going to get there, but you got to think every time Purcell takes it in to the paint, they're going to be watching, very aware of Tiani Ellison, the way this has started. Okay, ready to start the second quarter. It's going to be Silo basketball. Ellison's back out there to begin this second quarter. And she is joined by Riley Pierce, Charlie Hampton, Michaela Clark, and Carlisha Brown. Inbounds pass goes to Brown. She got Whitaker all over her. Gets a screen from Tiani. Carlisha drives it all the way down inside. Goes up with a shot and scores. Well, freshman wasn't intimidated there as Carlisha takes it to the basket and scores her first points. Tiani pokes that pass out of bounds. A near steal that time. Silo leading 16-9. Inbounds goes to Whitaker. Now they work it right side. Del Toro driving in. Might have been a charge, no call. Tiani gets the rebound off the miss. Tiani on the dribble, on the drive into the front court. Feet Brown underneath and misses the shot. Oh, beautiful pass from Ellison. Carlisha just couldn't get the left-handed layup to fall. Down with it quickly. Whitaker's 3 is no good. Loose ball on the rebound. Going to be out of bounds. They said last touch by Ellison. And it will stay with Purcell here. Lauren Holmes, Kenneth Esparza back in for Purcell on this dead ball. $7:18 to go here in the first half. Inbounds goes Del Toro. Del Toro closely guarded there by Clark. Feeds it right side. Now Winters working against Ellison inside. Back out. Here's Del Toro to Winters. Nice ball movement that time. Missed the shot, though. Tiani gets the rebound. Has her 6th board, but the outlet pass once again stolen. Lady Rebels turn it over. Couple of turnovers here in the second period already. Here's a drive by Esparza. Kick out. 3 on the way is good. That time Haven Buchanan with the 3. That's her first points tonight. So Silo's lead is cut from 7 to 4. Tiani's going to dribble it down this time. Spins all the way, takes it to the basket. Underhand layup, no good. Brown with the follow attempt, and it can't get it in. Purcell gets the board. Carlisha with the good job on the offensive glass, but couldn't get it. That's 2 times she had an opportunity inside, but just couldn't get the shot to fall. And Purcell's going to turn it over in a backcourt violation. So Katie Emmons back in. Also Kinsey Conder. As they're out there with Riley Pierce, Tiani and Michaela Clark this time. 6:15 to go. Tiani's got it. Here she comes. Got Winters on her. Oh, nice move. On the dribble. At the free throw line. Pull-up shot is good. Man, that was a nice move to get around Winters on the drive and pulled up and hit the 15-footer. Here's Purcell trying to answer. That's a long three and no good. Connor had the rebound and is tied up, and the possession arrow goes to Purcell. That was a pretty wicked behind-the-back dribble a while ago there, Asher.
Yeah.
2 minutes into this second quarter. Purcell inbounding on the baseline. They get it inside. Resendez, and her pass is out of bounds. Intended for Holmes, and it's going to be a Purcell turnover. Gives it right back to Silo. Here comes the full court press by Purcell once more. Avery Beecham checks back in. Clark goes to the bench for Silo. Lady Rebels leading by 6. Tiani inbounds, and to Beecham. It's knocked away, but into the hands of Tiani. Ellison now to Condor. Back to Tiani. Here she comes on the dribble. She's on the drive to the basket. Knocked out of her hands. Oh, they're going to say it's off of her and out of bounds. Got in the paint, was trying to go up with the shot, and it was poked out of her hands. And said it was last touched by Tiani, though. Gives it back to Purcell. Here are the Lady Dragons. Holmes in the corner. Thought about the three. Passed it up. Now Buchanan. Pierce is out there all over her. Esparza for three. It's no good from the right side. Rebound off to Avery Beecham. Big board there by the junior. Outlet pass down. Condor in transition, and she's fouled and is going to go to the line. Kinsey wasn't wasting any time. She was taking it strong to the basket. Tiani maybe a little gassed. Purcell's going to take a 30-second timeout. Tiani stayed on the other end of the court. They need a drink here and a breather. Well, how much is left in the legs after playing all 32 minutes hard last night for Ellison? She got 9 thus far tonight to lead the Lady Rebels. 9 of the 18 thus far in the first half. Purcell with the first timeout of the contest. That a 30-second timeout there by Coach Cooper. Before where free throws coming for Kinsey Condor. Condor shooting at 67% for the season. She's at the line, shooting 2 here. Lady Rebels, 12 of 14 last night at the line as a team. Up their average on the year to 65%. Still not great. Connor missed the first. Here comes the next one. Kinsey shot, and it's no good. 0 for 2 that trip. They're 4 for 7 tonight. Here's the three quickly on the other end. Esparza hits it. And Coach Job not happy. Esparza, their best three-point shooter, left her open. She drains the three, cuts the lead in half. On the drive, Beecham takes it down. Now Emmons is going to be called for a travel. So that really a 5-point swing on that last trip. Lady Rebels had a chance for 2 points, missed the free throws. And Purcell quickly got it down and got an open three and hit it. So it could have been a 7-point lead. Or 8, excuse me. Could have been an 8-point lead, but now it is 3. And Purcell a chance to get even closer. Here's a three out front by Winters is good. Purcell heating up here in the second quarter. Winters with the three ties the game at 18. That's 6 in a row by Purcell. Beecham on the drive into the front court. Now out to Ammons. Ammons backs her way inside. Bounces it back out. Clark for three. That one's short off the front iron. Rebound to Purcell. Close to out of bounds, but no call there. Here come the Lady Dragons, and they tested Tiani again and another block shot, but it goes out of bounds off of Silo. Carlacia Brown back in. Tiani with their 5th block there as that one went high into the air and ended up off of Silo. Inbounds pass deflected there by Clark and stolen by Pierce. Ammons breakaway on the other end. She puts it up and scores. Katie took off to the other end, put Silo back in front off the Purcell turnover. Midway point of this second quarter here. Lady Rebels lead by 2. A drive. Esparza misses the shot. Rebound goes to Ammons. Lady Rebels have it. Ammons works it ahead to Pierce. Now Silo in the front court. Pierce waits for help. Gives to Clark. Now Tiani's got it. Tiani sets things up top of the key. Works her way to the free throw line. Now back to Clark. Gives it back to Tiani. She pulls up with a shot and hits it. That one from 17 on the jumper. Tiani now with 11 points, She's in double digits, and we got a whistle and a foul on the drive down the baseline by Holmes. I think Tiani's going to be called for this foul. That'll be her first. So the first foul on Ellison. 3:17 to go here in the first half. 4th foul on Silo. Purcell inbounding baseline. They get it in. Winters now back there. Shot from the baseline is an air ball. Ammons has it. She takes it into the front court. Pulls up in the paint, and she's fouled. Going up for the shot as Resendez coming from behind for the block. Got her on the arm. It's going to put Katie Ammons to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for Ammons. 3:07 to go here in the first half. And it is no good. Oh. Lady Rebels, like I said, they were pretty good from the line last night. 12 of 14, but that's 3 straight misses. Crucial free throws in this type of game, and the next one is no good as well. 2 Purcell players there with Ellison on the rebound. Lady Dragons come up with it. 2 straight misses once again at the charity stripe. And Purcell's got it back. Down 4. Winters picks up the dribble on the baseline. Toss back out front. Now they work it. Oh, Esparza got open. Missed that 3 as it rattled out. But Winters with the offensive rebound and puts it back in. Tinley Winters with 7 now. The lead down to 2 for Silo. Purcell has gotten it tied a couple times. Pierce's shot partially blocked there. Carlacia Brown, big rebound. Kick out 3 for Clark is no good from the left wing. Purcell with the board. Tiani still was slow getting down that time. As still trying to get her win. Here's a shot no good. Brown has the rebound. Now they get it to Tiani. Pass up court and it's stolen away. That was a long pass, stolen, and Purcell's going to make them pay for that turnover. Turnover and a lay-in by Esparza. We're tied at 22, and the Lady Dragons force another turnover. Well, turnovers starting to be bad for the Lady Rebels here in this second quarter as Purcell has taken advantage and tied it. Now at 3 for the lead. It's no good by Whitaker. Rebound inside. They take it back out as Buchanan got the rebound. Here's Winters for 3. That's no good. Long rebound back to Whitaker. Third chance for Purcell this trip. As Silo unable to get a defensive board on the long rebounds. Here's they swing it around the perimeter. Esparza now inside. Don't want to challenge Tiani. Esparza back out for 3. It's good. And Purcell leads. Just trying to get Esparza open, and she's drained 3 threes here in the first half. It's a 3-point Purcell lead. 1:09 to go before halftime. Here's a drive down to the baseline by Brown. Gives it back to Buchanan. Tiani standing out close to the half-court logo. Directing traffic. Back there Now to Beecham, to Tiani, right side. The pass goes to Hampton. Now here goes Tiani. Dribbles to the free throw line, cut off by 2 defenders. 40 seconds to go. Now back to Beecham. Beecham dribbles inside the free throw line, gives off to Brown on the baseline. Tiani's posting up inside now. Can't get it to her. Hampton goes up, has it stripped away inside. Long pass down, and the shot is no good by Buchanan. She missed the follow, too. Brown gets the rebound. Outlet to Hampton, who lost it. Sato turns it back over. Oh, just out of control right there. Purcell's got it back. 6 seconds to go. Baseline 3 on the way is no good. Put back inside is off the mark, but Tiani fouls Winters with 1.3 left on the clock. Lady Rebels showing plenty of fatigue here in the final 2 minutes of this half, and Purcell has taken advantage. Hands on their hips. Lady Rebels still laboring after that hard-fought one last night here at the Kerr Center, but the free throw is no good by Winters. Ammons checks back in. Here's the next one. Winters misses. Tiani has the rebound, and she's going to fire one from beyond half court, but it's no good as the horn sounds. We've reached the half. A big second quarter run by Purcell, taking advantage of silo turnovers and miscues there as they take a 3-point lead into the locker room at halftime. 25-22. 4 3-pointers in that second quarter by the Lady Dragons. The difference, Esparza hit 2 of them. Buchanan and Winters with 1 apiece. And Purcell scores 16 points, 12 of those on 3. Silo has not been able to muster a 3-pointer tonight, as Purcell now has 5 in the game. First half numbers look like this. Tiani Ellison with the 11 points, 7 rebounds, 5 block shots. But she was laboring there in the second quarter as a bit. The Lady Rebels also with, Michaela Clark, 3 points. And 4 players with 2. Katie Emmons, Riley Pierce, Kinsey Connor, and Carlacia Brown, all with 2 points for Silo in half number 1. Kenna Esparza leads the way for Purcell. She's got 11 with 3 treys. And then Tinley Winters. Esparza, the sophomore. Winters, the sophomore. She's got 7 for the Lady Dragons. Ella Resendez, another sophomore inside with 4. And then Haven Buchanan with 3 to round out the scoring. It's the all-sophomore scoring for Purcell in the first half of play. 25 for the Lady Dragons, 22 for the Lady Rebels. As we head to the half here from the Kerr Center, we will take a break, timeout here, and be back for second half action coming up here from the Kerr Center in about 8 minutes here on SoloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. Halftime here at the Kerr Center in Ada. Kevin Farr along with my man Asher as the teams back out on the court as we get ready to start this second half. Purcell with a 3-point lead at halftime. A big second quarter run by the Lady Dragons. Silo led it by 5 and actually led by 7 early in that second quarter after scoring the first points of the quarter. But then Purcell closed 18-6 run to end the first half, and they lead by 3. Silo with the basketball to begin the second half. Looks like Purcell comes out in a man defense. Resendez is on Ellison. Tiani's got it left wing. Spins to the baseline, goes up and scores off the glass.
That's a good sign right there.
Yeah, she took it hard to the basket. Here's a 3 on the other end by Holmes, is up and good. First points of the game for Lauren Holmes. That's a 6 Purcell tray. 4-point lead for the Lady Dragons. Feed to Tiani. Spins inside, goes up. Shot is no good, but a foul is whistled, and she's going to the free throw line. Resendez just picked up number 4, so she has not had much success guarding Tiani. She's going to have to check out. Ellison at the line, shooting 2. 7:21 to go here in the third quarter, and the shot is up and good. Tiani now with 14 in the game. Next one, well, they leave Resendez out there. She's got 4 fouls according to the table, or to the announcer there, as she made them both. Lead is 2. Down with it for Purcell, all the way to the baseline. Esparza gives off to Eck. Eck driving inside. That shot blocked by Tiani. She gets a rebound. Tiani's got it on the dribble. Lady Rebels have numbers. Pass to Brown on the baseline. Stops, gives back to Tiani. Has it knocked away, gets it back. She's still got her dribble. Now going to hand it to Avery Beecham. Just over a minute into the second half. Feed, Brown to the basket. Layup is good by Carlatia. That was a sweet reverse move by Carlatia. Up and under, and ties the game at 28. Purcell back with it offensively. They led by 4 just moments ago. Silo has scored 4 in a row to tie it. Here's Eck. Now to Holmes. Driving inside with the runner, and it's no good, but Ammons is whistled for the foul. Now, they said on the announcer said it was the 4th foul on Resendez. It couldn't have been. She's still out there for Purcell. As the free throw is good there by Lauren Holmes. Well, Resendez is going to check out now. Holmes makes the first. Puts Purcell back in front. Here's the next one, and it's good. Buchanan's back in for Purcell. 30-28. Lady Rebels working against the full court pressure. They had some problems against that in the second quarter, especially when Purcell made its run. Brown dribbles all the way to the baseline right. Now defender comes to double team and knocks it out of her hands. Was going for the steal on the double team there. 6:07 left here in the third as Beecham's going to inbound it. Going to lob the pass in to Tiani. Tiani spins in the paint, goes up, shot, it hangs on the rim and falls through. Ellison with 6 in the quarter. 17 for the game. We're knotted at 30. Just over 2 minutes in here. An offensive foul as Pierce finally got the charge she was looking for. And Buchanan is whistled for that one. A turnover, Purcell. Silo's got it back. Chance to regain the lead. This trip, Tiani to inbound, gets it in there to Pierce. Riley dribbles, stops, and she traveled. Tried to stop, but could not keep her momentum as she traveled and turns it back over to Purcell. Lady Dragons have it back. There's Holmes. Down. Oh, Esparza from the corner. It's good. Their best three-point shooter. She got open in the corner, drains her 4-3, and Purcell back up 3. Lady Dragons just dominating the three-point charts in this one. Silo has yet to make a 3 tonight. Here's Pierce. Lob. Tiani underneath. No chance stopping her there as she puts it off the glass and in. Ellison with 8. She's come alive here in the third quarter, now with 19 in the game. 1 point away from 2,000 in her career, and Purcell wants a timeout. This is what we saw last night, Asher, with Tiani in the second half. When she gets it on a clean pass near the basket, she was unstoppable last night, and it's looking the same tonight. Purcell's lead is 1. Lady Dragon, the difference for the Lady Dragons has been three-pointers. They've hit 7 tonight. 21 of their 33 points have come from beyond the arc. Silo has not made a 3. 5:07 to go here in the third quarter. Actually, I think Silo took that time out there. Both teams with 4 remaining, according to the scoreboard here. Esparza right side. Kick back out to Holmes. Now Winters at the free throw line. Goes up with a shot and hits it on the jumper. Tiani was coming out to challenge, but Winters got it up too quick. Purcell back up by 3. Silo with the basketball in the front court. Pierce trying to get it to Ellison, and they're going to throw it away. A turnover. Not really forced that time as the Lady Rebels just throw it away out front. Couldn't get it to Tiani. She was closely guarded that time. Here's a pass down to the baseline. Now back out. Another 3 is good. Buchanan hits that one. The Lady Dragons are on fire from downtown. They can't miss. That's 8 threes. Esparza picks up the foul. Largest lead of the game thus far for Purcell, thanks to the three-pointers. 38-32. It's 6-point advantage. Ammons dribbles into the front court. Now Tiani's got it. Winters is trying to guard her. Here goes Tiani on the dribble. Around Winters all the way. Lays it off the glass and in. 21 for Tiani. That's 10 in the second half. Here comes Purcell. And a steal by Brown. Goes to the forward. Pass ahead to Ammons. Katie takes it off the glass. Misses. The rebound by Beecham, and she's fouled. Well, Silo forced the turnover there and comes up with a chance at points. And it'll be Avery Beecham. Hit 2 big free throws last night. Just past the midway point of this third quarter. Makes the first. Avery now at 71% for the season as Cash Atwood checks back in the game. Brown's going to get a breather. Beecham at the line. Lady Rebels trail by 3. And it stays there. Ammons with the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. Oh, Ammons got inside position there, Asher, and she's going to the line. Good work on the boards.
They already have 5 fouls already, and we have 1.
Yep, the foul's mounting on Purcell. Ammons, she missed 2 free throws in the first half, but nails that one. Cuts the lead to 2. Third point of the game for Katie. Here comes the next one. It's on the way. No good. Missed it to the left. 1 out of 2 that trip. Cuts the lead. Oh, a steal by Atwood. Atwood with the steal. Works it in the front court. Stop. Feeds Tiani. And Tiani lost it inside. Had it knocked away. Pierce nearly forces a turnover coming back the other way as she knocks it out of bounds. Tiani was trying to back her way in again, and one of the Lady Dragons got a hand in there and poked it away. Here's an inbounds. Dangerous, but saved by Purcell. They've got it right side. Here's a pass, and Beecham nearly came up with another steal. Jenna Avery out there with the dangerous pass intended for Holmes, knocked out of bounds by Beecham. Inbounds, and Winters thought about the three. Ellison was out there to defend. Here's the ball deflected by Beecham, and it goes out of bounds. Lady Rebels doing a good job now. Last couple possessions, really forcing the issue in the passing lanes, making it difficult on Purcell. Here's Esparza, gives it off there to Winters, and she's going to be fouled by Riley Pierce. I believe that's the third on Riley. Just the second team foul, as you mentioned, Asher.
Yeah.
On the Lady Rebels here in the half. 3:05 to go, third quarter. Purcell leading by 2, and they've had the basketball. Esparza has it, bounces inside. That one was a dangerous pass in traffic as Ammons got a hand on it. She wasn't looking at the ball, was watching the player she was guarding, or might have picked it off. Here's the inbounds pass, Del Toro for 3, and it's no good. Tiani's got the rebound. Here's a baseball pass down, and Atwood, oh, it's deflected and saved by Beecham. A lot of contact, no call. Beecham has it. She picked up her dribble, needs help. Gets it to Riley Pierce. 2:38 to go here in the third. Pierce, feed, Beecham inside, and there's a hold. As one of the Lady Dragons, I think Del Toro, had a hold of Beecham's arm and is guilty of the foul. That's a 6th team foul on Purcell. Next one's going to send Silo to the line for the rest of the game. Michaela Clark back in. Carlisha Brown back in. Charlie Hampton back in. Let's see who's going to stay out there. It looks like it's going to be Beecham and Ellison stay for Silo. Lady Rebels down 2. Beecham will inbound on the baseline. She's going to feed. Brown cutting to the basket. Goes up with a shot, and it's knocked out of bounds by Esparza. Letting the contact go there. Where are the officials? Silo inbounds again. Hampton in the corner. That pass is intercepted. Tried to force it inside. Now in transition. Oh, Purcell's going to turn it over. Oh, they were going down. Had numbers. A 2-on-1 fast break. And the Lady Dragons miscue. Give it right back. 2:24 to go. Silo inbounding against the pressure. Get it into Beecham. Avery's going to dribble it up into the front court. Now feeds off left side to Clark. Looks for Ellison. Cutting to the basket, and Winters had a hold of her arm, and that's all they could do to try to stop Tiani from catching the basketball. That's the second foul on Winters, and the 17th foul. So here we go to the line. It's going to be free throws the rest of the way for Silo on every Purcell foul, and Tiani's free throw is good. 11 in this quarter for Ellison. That equals her first half scoring. She got 22 now. One more for Tiani with 2:12 to go here in the third quarter. Next one would tie the game. Kenzie Connors checked back in for Silo. Here's Tiani. Free throw's good. Nothing but net that time. We're knotted at 38. Ellison, a huge third quarter brewing. Still over 2 minutes to go. Here's Holmes on the drive. That ball's deflected. Tiani knocked it away after Brown deflected it. Now it's still loose, and Purcell comes up with it. Whitaker tries a three. That one's partially blocked by Carlisha Brown. But Purcell gets the rebound. Now Holmes, they're looking for another three. Can't get open for it. Holmes back out. Now they're open. Three on the way. It's no good. Rebound inside. Resendez checked back in. Taken away by Kinsey Conder. Gives it to Ellison. Tiani. Outlet pass down to Michaela Clark. Now to Conder. Bounces inside. Underneath. Carlisha Brown scores. Man, beautiful pass. The freshman to freshman. Puts Silo in front. Minute 20 to go in the third. Here's Esparza, a runner on the baseline. Missed, but a lot of contact. And she's going to the line. We'll see who the foul goes against. Brown and Ellison were both there, and they're going on Carlisha Brown. Silo leading 40-38. Minute 13 to go here in the third. You can tell the tension is mounting here tonight, Asher.
Yeah.
We go down the stretch in this battle for the final berth in the state tournament next week. Purcell has not been to states in girls basketball since 2007. 16 years. As the free throw, Esparza is no good. She has been deadly from outside the three-point arc, but that's her first trip to the line. Ammons is back in. Brown checks out. Beecham's also back in. Here's the next one. Esparza. Free throw. It's no good. Oh, the rebound is out of bounds off of Silo. Tiani and Ammons were both right there, and it goes out of bounds off of them. Two Lady Rebels there and knocked it out off each other. Purcell inbounds on the baseline. Chance to tie or regain the lead. Here's a drive. Buchanan inside. Rolls off. No good. Rebound tapped down by Ellison, but tracked down by Buchanan out front. Under a minute left. Here's a drive once again to the baseline by Eck, and Tiani forced her too far underneath and to the baseline. Dribbled out of bounds. Forced the Purcell turnover. Hampton is back in. 53 seconds to go. Every possession vital now. Ellison inbounds in the backcourt. Gives it to Beecham. Here comes Avery down the right or left side. Across half court. Feed down in the corner. Oh, Hampton thought about the three. Drives in now. Goes off the glass and misses. Rebound off to Purcell. Esparza's got it. Coming back the other way. Here's Esparza all the way coast to coast and scores. The sophomore goes coast to coast, and a steal by Esparza on the inbounds, and a foul's going to be whistled on Silo. Oh, same way the second quarter ended. Esparza forces a turnover, and Purcell's got it back with a chance at the lead. Silo miscue on the inbounds. Here's inside Eck, and we got a whistle, and who's that foul going against? Oh, Winters went hard to the floor. I think she got into a Pierce outside. The Purcell crowd is livid on the far side. That foul went on Beecham inside. Just the fifth Silo team foul, so we're not yet in the bonus. It's going to be an inbound on the baseline. Tension is mounting here at the Kerr Center. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's the inbounds pass. Esparza gives back to Eck. Had it poked away by Tiani, and they get a steal. Tiani out on the dribble. Tiani in the front court. Tiani going to pull up, shoots, and scores! Oh, the underhand move. The underhand move by Tiani, 14 in the quarter. Salo back in front, 42-40. Esparza answers with 2 seconds to go, and we're knotted at 42 heading to the fourth.
Men, are we nervous right now?
Do what?
Men, are we nervous right now? It's been a very good game.
Yep. The crowd on its feet here at the Kerr Center. Tied at 42, heading into the fourth quarter. That's a 20-point scoring quarter for Silo. They outscored Purcell 20-17. Ellison with the big third period. She had 14 in the quarter, now with 25 tonight. 9 rebounds, 5 block shots, and 1 quarter to play. We're all tied. Nothing has been decided. 1 quarter to decide who goes to the state tournament next week. Asher?
Yeah, man, this is going to be like a loud game at the end of the game.
So, you can cut the tension with a knife here at the Kerr Center as these two teams battling for the final berth in the state tournament. 7th-ranked Silo, 10th-ranked Purcell. Knotted at 42, heading into the fourth quarter. It's going to be Purcell basketball to start the quarter on the alternating arrow. Let's check the lineup for Silo. It's Ellison out there along with Beecham, Pierce, Carlacia Brown, and Katie Emmons. Here's Esparza. She has been the go-to player, drives all the way in and off the glass and scores. Esparza with the bucket. She's been the go-to player down the stretch, and Esparza now with 20 points. Tiani on the dribble, takes it in, and might have traveled, no call. That ball is going to be out of bounds to Silo. Oh, they called a foul. They called a foul before the shot. Okay. So loud in here, I didn't hear the whistle.
Yeah, that should have been a foul because she was like running and they were just pushing her down like she was trying to make a shot.
Now Tiani at the line once again. We got a timeout. Coach Jobe takes the timeout, a full timeout here. Going to give Tiani a breather. She's been out there this whole second half now. Purcell with a 2-point lead, with Ellison ready to go to the line and a chance to tie it. 8 Purcell team fouls, so it's still 1-1 for Silo. But Esparza has come on strong, the sophomore guard for Purcell. She has hit 4 3-pointers, and now with 20 points through 3 quarters for the Lady Dragons. Actually, let's see. Actually, that bucket went in the fourth quarter, so she's got 20 now. 18 through 3 quarters. Ellison at the line. Here, 7:36 to go. So we come down the stretch. Free throws, good by Tiani. Buys the second. 26 points tonight for Ellison. She has surpassed the 2,000 career point mark tonight. Trying to get Silo back to the state tournament. She makes it again. Trying to qualify all 4 years in high school. Here's Esparza coming to the other end. We're knotted at 44. 3 is no good from the corner. Ellison has her 10th rebound. Double team to the backcourt. Passes ahead there to Carlacia Brown, who dribbles it across. Almost double dribbled. Picks up the ball. Purcell crowd livid. They thought should have been a turnover. No call there. Beecham has it out front. It's Whitaker on Ellison now. Tiani trying to get free. Gets the ball, pass off to Carlacia. Now inside, Emmons all alone in the paint and scores. They went for a double team on Tiani, left Emmons all alone, and Katie puts them ahead. Here coming the other way, a block is called on Silo as they got it inside, as Pierce tried to take another charge. Fourth foul on Pierce. 6:53 to go. That's still just the sixth Silo team foul. Not yet in the bonus. We'll check the lineup as Michaela Clark is back in for Silo. Pierce is going to go out with those 4 fouls. Here comes the inbounds. Holmes to trigger it in and does there to KK Eck. Eck dribbles out front. Beecham called for a foul. It's going to be free throws now. 1-1 coming for Eck as Beecham whistled for the foul. Her third, 7th foul. So Eck shooting 1-1. Silo up by 2. 6:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Free throw is no good. She missed the front end. Beecham has the rebound. Gets it ahead to Ammons. Katie going to hold up. Wait for Ellison. Tiani's got it. Now to the left side to Beecham. Silo working the offense. See what Tiani can do here as she passes off to Clark on the right side. Now to Ammons. Gets a screen. Splits 2 defenders. Drives inside. Misses. Beecham with the rebound and put back. Avery with their first field goal of the game. Underneath. Big one right there as Brown pokes that pass away. Puts Silo up by 4. The defense was all converged on Ellison out near the elbow at the free throw line. And Ammons missed the shot underneath, but Beecham was all by herself for the putback. 6:16 to go here in the fourth. Silo by 4. Brown working the perimeter. Here's Esparza. Feeds off to Resendez. Now back out. 3 on the way is no good. Long rebound. Pierce has it. Into the hands of Tiani. Tiani on the dribble. Almost lost it. Regains possession. And now gives to Pierce in the front court. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Silo by 4. Pierce with the ball. Riley dribbles to the left side. Gives it to Clark. They run the weave out front. Now Brown has a lane to the basket. Goes up and is fouled, and she will shoot free throws. Carlacia saw the open lane to the basket, and she went hard toward the goal. 6 points tonight for the freshman. She's going to the line with 2 critical free throws. This has not been her forte this season. Let's see, but she makes it. The lead is 5. Fourth quarter was where Silo pulled away last Saturday night. They now lead by 5 here. I believe, 7 straight points by the Lady Rebels. Here's the next one from Brown is good. Carlacia drains 2 big ones at the line, and she's going to check out. Silo with a 50-44 lead. Up 6. Got to watch the threes. And here's a drive. Esparza throws in a runner in the paint. Inbounds pass goes to Atwood, and she is fouled as they tried to take a charge in the backcourt. Esparza with another bucket for Purcell. Ellison quickly got it inbounded to Cash Atwood, and Cash is going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. She has not scored, but she's shooting 2 as that's the 10th Purcell team foul. It's 2 shots from here on out, Asher.
Yeah, here we go. We have to make these.
Got to make the free throws down the stretch, and Atwood does the first. Here comes the next one from the sophomore to put Silo ahead by 6, and it is no good. Rebound tapped out by Tiani into the hands of Pierce, but it's thrown away, turned over there. Tiani fought him for the rebound, but Silo couldn't convert. Here's Esparza, a runner once again and misses. Pierce has it. Here comes Esparza from behind, and she forces her to pick it up and travel. This Riley got in too big a hurry there and traveled with the basketball. They're going back to Esparza, I'm sure, as it has been it has turned into the Esparza scoring show for Purcell here in the second half. She's got 22. She's got it out front. Atwood's on her now. Silo leading by 5. Here's the pass out front. Esparza's got it. Off on the right side. Here's Buchanan. Pull-up shot is blocked by Tiani. Ellison, block. Rebound into the hands of Atwood. Pass off to Beecham, and we got a whistle and timeout Silo. Lady Rebels were trapped in the backcourt. Coach Jobe gets the timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Tiani had her 6th block shot of the game. I said she had the 4 in the first quarter, Asher. She wasn't going to be able to keep up that pace. She wasn't going to have 16, but that's a big block right there, her 6th of the contest. Silo has it back. Leading by 5 with 4:54 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Critical areas now, Asher. You got to take care of the basketball and hit free throws. Even though Purcell has the capability of getting right back in it quick with the threes. Inbounds pass goes to Riley Pierce. Pierce dribbles in the backcourt. Now gives it off there to Beecham. Beecham ahead across the timeline. Man-to-man defense. Winters is on Ellison. Beecham to the free throw line. Backs her way in. Now kicks back out. Tiani's got it. Here she goes. Pull-up shot is no good. Gets her own rebound. Misses the putback from underneath. Rebound off to Purcell. Lady Dragons up quickly into the front court. Here's Esparza around Ellison, and the layup is good. Esparza answers. Cuts the Silo lead to 3. Riley Pierce dribbling in the front court. Tries to get a screen from Tiani. Now feeds Beecham there. We're at the midway point of this fourth quarter. 4 minutes left. Lady Rebels lead by 3. Ammons comes to retrieve out front. Now to Ellison, top of the key. They're spreading the lane. Trying to clear everybody out for Tiani. Now she gives it off to Pierce. Pierce going to dribble all the way down. Oh, they tried to take a charge. No call. Turns and shoots and scores. Holmes is down. She went flopping to the floor. Officials didn't call a foul. Purcell fans are livid. They thought it should have been a charge. Holmes is laying on the floor. It's been back and forth with Pierce and Holmes all night. The Purcell fans are up in arms. Coach Cooper's down there. As Pierce backed her way in, and then I'm not sure what happened to Holmes there, as she just went flying to the floor. Officials didn't make a call. And now Holmes rolls over underneath the basket. Riley Pierce with the bucket, her 2nd of the game. She's got 4 points. Silo's lead is 5 with 3:39 to go. Lady Rebels are going to get a free timeout here on this one. As we said earlier, tension so thick you can cut it with a knife here at the Kerr Center. Now Holmes is helped to her feet and headed off the floor. It's like she may be a little woozy.
Yeah, she's probably injured for the year right now.
Yeah. I don't know, 3:39 to go. As the senior Holmes is helped off. So Riley Pierce with the big bucket inside. She has been on the floor all night with contact, as playing with 4 fouls here. But that, the biggest bucket of the night for Riley. Gives Silo a 5-point lead. 3:36 to go. Here's Esparza. Pass inside. Resendez, and she scores underneath. Resendez with the bucket. Her first point since the opening quarter. And cuts the Silo lead back to 3. Beecham. There's Ammons left open. She passed up the 3 that time. Looking for Tiani. Tiani's got a double team down on the perimeter. Now Ammons going to drive in. Pull up with a shot. It rolls off and no good. Oh, man, that one rolled around the rim. I thought it was going to fall through, Asher.
Yeah, it should have went in.
But just trickled off. Goes out of bounds, went off of Purcell. Sato inbounding. Inbound goes to Tiani. Off the glass and scores. Ellison with the bucket. She's got 28. Here's a drive to the baseline by Whitaker. Feeds Resendez, and a whistle and a foul. Resendez is going to go to the free throw line here. Fifth foul on Riley Pierce. She fouls out with 3 minutes to go. Silo leading by 5 as Kinsey Connor gets ready to check in. I said Tiani had 28. Actually, it's 29 tonight for Ellison now. To go along with 12 rebounds and 6 block shots. So Connor checks in. Pierce is fouled out. Exactly 3 minutes on the clock. Resendez, free throw is no good. That one rattled around. I thought it was going in and fell off, no good. Here comes the next one. Got to get a rebound on the miss. She made it. Resendez 1 out of 2. The lead is 4 for Silo. They inbound against the pressure. Brown picks up the dribble in the backcourt. She's in trouble. She's trapped there. Gets it to Ammons. Ammons in the open court on the dribble. Pass off to Condor. Condor stops. Looks for Ammons on the right wing. Looking for Tiani. Going to the basket. It's stripped away and out of bounds off of Purcell. Tiani had it too low that time. Couldn't get the ball up in time as one of the Lady Dragons reached in and knocked that one away. Lob goes to Ellison on the inbounds. Oh, tries to fire a pass to Brown. Too hot there, and it goes off her hands and out of bounds. Turnover with 2:38 to go. Purcell back down with it, trailing by 4. Here's a shot inside, blocked by Brown. Blocks the shot from Esparza. And Ammons was trapped in the corner. Coach Job takes the timeout. He takes the timeout here. He's got 1 left with 2:23 remaining. That one is saved possession as Ammons was trapped in the corner after the big block from Carlacia Brown. The freshman, Carlacia, she has come up big tonight, Asher.
What?
Brown has been big tonight here. Carlacia might be her best game of the year.
Yeah, she's been doing very good at, defense. That's the most important.
Yeah, she has been solid on the defensive end and on the glass, adding 8 points as well. Her season high is 9. So we'll see what Coach Job draws up here. A foul by Purcell is going to send Sato to the line for 2 shots. 2:23 remaining here in the 4th quarter of this area consolation finals. Winner goes on to the state tournament. Losers season is done. Sato's going to send back out. It's Ammons, Beecham, Ellison, Brown, and Condor. Couple of freshmen out there for the Lady Rebels. They inbound it to Tiani. Tiani, a behind-the-back dribble. She's going to take it into the front court. Gives it to Beecham there. Now Avery gets a screen. Now back to Ammons. Ammons feeds Brown, cutting to the basket, trying to go up with a shot, and they call a tie possession. The alternating arrow in favor of Silo here on the jump ball. 2:06 left. Lady Rebels retain possession. Inbound it to Tiani on the baseline. Double team comes. Ellison, double team, trying to split it. And there's Coach Job taking his final timeout. Oh, man. He takes the final timeout. 2:01 to go. A lot of time left. Silo is out of timeouts now. Been forced to take a couple here to save possession. But that's a lot of time to go without any timeouts. So see what the Lady Rebels can do. As once again, Tiani was double teamed that time on the baseline. Silo leading by 4. This one's been pretty tight throughout. And don't forget, Purcell has the dangerous three-point shooters. They have not made one since the third quarter. But on the night, 8 3-pointers for Purcell. Esparza has 4 of those. Lady Rebels by 4 here. Inbound goes. Ammons to the basket. Misses underneath. Gets a rebound. Misses again. Ammons has a rebound once more. 2 big offensive boards for Katie. Couldn't get the shot to fall underneath, but Silo still has possession. Tiani's going to dribble out near half court. They've got to come out to defend. Winters is on her. Going to hand it there to Carlacia Brown. Now to Ammons. Clock down to a minute 35. 95 seconds left in this one. Tiani's got it. See if they spread the floor. Let Tiani work one-on-one. Now Tiani's going to dribble it back out. Gives it to Beecham. Now off to Brown. Just trying to play keep away. Tiani's got it. They come for a double team. Strip it away and a steal. Purcell with the steal. The ball to the Lady Dragons and a foul on Silo. They came from behind. Tiani knocked it out and forced this turnover. With 1:13 to go, and Purcell's going to shoot free throws. That big turnover there. Chance to cut this to 2 as the free throw is no good, but an offensive rebound. Eck missed the free throw, but she got her own board. Now in the corner, Winters has it, starts to drive in, back out to Esparza. Back to Winters looking for a 3. Winters going to feed off there to Whitaker. Back to Winters. Tiani out there on her. Esparza looking for a 3. Can't get it. She's going to throw up a runner in the paint. It's no good. Beecham has the rebound inside with 52 seconds to go, and she's fouled by Esparza. Oh, man. Beecham with a huge rebound there. And Avery will shoot 2 free throws on the other end. Pretty critical shots coming right here, Asher.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to keep the score up. We need to make both of these free throws, and we should be fine.
No Lady Rebels on the line. They're out there talking to Coach Job. 2 shots coming for the junior, Avery Beecham, and their shot is good. She hit 2 pivotal ones last night in the Lady Rebel run. Had a big one there. It is now a 5-point lead with 50 seconds to go. Here comes the next one, and it is no good. 1 out of 2 at the line. Still a 2-possession lead. Here's a 3 for Eck. That one's partially blocked by Beecham. Beecham may have got a hand on it. Condor has the rebound, and she's fouled with 40 seconds left. Beecham went out to contest the 3 and got a hand on the 3-point attempt that time. It's going to be Kenzie Condor shooting 2 now, the freshman. But she was 0 for 2 in the first half. See what she can do here. Oh, that one rolls off. No good. So it's still going to be a 2-possession game. 2 free throws there could have made it a 3-possession game with 40 seconds to go. Here's Condor all alone down there, and she hits it. 6-point lead. 57-51. Silo 40 seconds away from the state tournament. Here's Eck on the left side. Eck's going to drive in. A runner in the lane, and it falls for Purcell. And the Lady Dragons take a timeout with 32 seconds left. Eck with her first bucket of the game. The senior keeps Purcell alive. But a made basket. Now the Lady Rebels can set up a play. And we saw last Saturday night, this was where the Lady Rebels were able to preserve the win with the out-of-bounds play off a made basket by Purcell. Almost a similar situation, but there was about a minute and a half left. Sato passed the ball out of bounds, and Purcell followed him, touched the basketball out of bounds as they passed it to Ellison, and Tiani was able to go down and shoot technical free throws on the violation. Sure, Purcell's talking about that, but on that play, the intention of that play set up last week was to get Ammons breaking down the court. She was wide open last week, but they got the technical foul before the pass was able to be completed to Ammons, cutting down the floor wide open for an open bucket. We'll see if they run the same play here. Beecham's going to throw it in. 32 seconds to go. Here it comes. Ellison. There's Ammons. She's open again. She's going in. Wide open layup. It's good. Oh, they did it again. Same play. 6-point lead. 24 seconds to go. That's what they wanted last week. Esparza for three. It's no good. It's out of bounds. Sato by 6 in the basketball.
Wait, I'm confused how she went out of bounds, and I thought that was...
After a made basket, you can go out of bounds and catch the basketball. Here's the pass, inbound. Oh, it's turned over, and Sato's called for a foul. Oh, not what you wanted there, as the pass was thrown away on the inbounds, and it's going to be Kinsey Condor on the foul with 17 seconds to go. That was the exact play Sato had drawn up last week, but they couldn't get the pass down court. Ammons was wide open cutting down the court last week, but the technical was called beforehand. The free throw is missed by Jenna Avery. Still a 6-point lead. Here comes the next one, and it's no good. Tiani's got the rebound. They're all over. 14 seconds to go, and she's fouled, and will shoot 2 free throws. This one just about in the books, Asher.
Salo's about to make it to state. I already know it in my fingertips right now.
A 6-point lead, 13 seconds to go. If Tiani makes one of these, it's a 3-possession game, and all but over. Winters fouls out for Purcell. 2 shots for Ellison here. Looking for her 30th point of the night. It's up. It's good. 30 for Tiani tonight. It's a 3-possession game with 13 seconds to go. The next one is nothing but net. The Lady Rebels by 8 with 13 seconds to go. Purcell rolls it across the half-court line. Esparza, a runner down the baseline. It's no good. Tiani has her 14th rebound, and that's going to do it. The Lady Rebels are headed to the state tournament. 4th straight year to state for Silo, as they will play in the Class 3A state tournament next Thursday at the Big House.
Can't believe it now. We made it to state.
Lady Rebels will play at the Big House next Thursday. 4th year in a row they've made the state tournament. Another monumental effort tonight.
Man, that's just crazy, yo. Like, we just made it to state. Like, we've been making it to state, but when we got there, we struggled a little bit. But we'll see if we can do this right now next week.
Let's check the scoring for the contest. The Lady Rebels pick up win number 21 on the season, and they will play in the Class 3A state tournament. Tiani Ellison, she is just exhausted. Another brilliant second half effort tonight. You can tell in the first half she was gassed after playing all 32 minutes last night. But the Lady Rebels get the area consolation championship trophy, and they celebrate out there at half court. The Lady Rebels are going to celebrate and head to the state tournament, and there's comes the plaque out there, the frame for Tiani Ellison, surpassing the 2,000 career point mark tonight. Tiani with over 2,000 points in her career as she leads Silo back to the state tournament for a fourth year in a row. 31 points tonight for Ellison, with 20 of those coming in a huge second half, despite being virtually exhausted after a brilliant second half last night when she played all 32 minutes. As Silo out there getting pictures made here to celebrate their area consolation championship in a fourth straight year reaching the state tournament. .31 points tonight for Tiani Ellison to lead all scores. 14 rebounds, 6 block shots, another huge effort tonight as the Lady Rebels continue to celebrate their area consolation championship victory, as it was a tough assignment bouncing back after that emotional loss last night when that huge second half comeback fell just short against Bethel. But Silo was able to do it, and they eliminate Purcell and move on to the state tournament next week. Final scoring numbers look like this. Tiani Ellison with 31 points tonight, 14 rebounds, 6 block shots. In the winning effort for the Lady Rebels, Carlacia Brown, a huge game off the bench, the freshman with 8 points, several rebounds, and she had tremendous work on the defensive end, as we talked about there in the fourth quarter. Katie Emmons with 7 points. The Lady Rebels also got 4 from Riley Pierce, 4 by Avery Beecham. Michaela Clark added 3, and Kinsey Condor with 2, 1 point for Cash Atwood as well to round out the scoring total tonight. In the 61 for the Lady Rebels. For Purcell, they were led by Kenna Esparza. Esparza put them on her back in the second half, but came up a little bit short, the sophomore, 24 points, the leading scorer for Purcell tonight, as the Lady Dragon season comes to an end, 21-8 on the year, with their second loss to the Silo Lady Rebels here in the playoffs. So the Lady Rebels win it tonight. Tiani Ellison surpasses 2,000 career points, and Silo will play in the state tournament next Thursday. I believe next Thursday evening is the girls' action in the Class 3A bracket. The pairings will be released tomorrow on Sunday, exact time at the Big House, but the Lady Rebels will be there on Thursday with the Class 3A opening round game, and they will play, are expected to play Washington in the first round. The number 1 ranked Washington Lady Warriors will be the opponent for Silo in round 1 coming up on Thursday, I do believe, as the pairing we're just about already set with a Silo victory tonight. Let's see, as Kiefer defeated Morris. So, yes, Silo will play Washington in the first round of the Class 3A state tournament coming up on Thursday at the Big House in Oklahoma City. We will have the audio broadcast only for that one here on SiloRebels.tv. If you want to listen along, no video allowed at the state tournament due to OSSA regulations, but we'll have the audio broadcast here on SiloRebels.tv free of charge coming up on Thursday at whatever time at State Fair Arena. So that's going to wrap it up for my main man, Asher. I'm Kevin Farr saying so long here from the Kerr Center in Ada, where Silo is victorious tonight, 61-53 over Purcell. Our next broadcast here on SiloRebels.tv comes up going to be on Tuesday afternoon, weather permitting. The Rebels baseball team opens the season at Tushka, 4:30 the start time, before that game on Thursday in the state basketball tournament. So until then, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from the Kerr Center.